Alhamdulillah, thumma salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in amma ba'd. Fassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, today we're going to be discussing how to apply for jobs. So, the idea basically is to teach you how you can use different social media platforms and different mediums or media, sorry, to get both projects and even jobs that will require them to pay you on a monthly basis. So, and the goal for all of the projects that you get is that you should impress your clients and also look for a means of ensuring that they actually change or convert to actually paying you every single month. Now that that is understood, the very first thing you need to have whenever you want to apply for any job is a resume. So your resume is going to show what you know and what you can do. And it's very essential that for every job you're applying for, you create a resume for it. So you must have relevant skills and certifications for that specific job. So you must know what are the required skills for that job. And based on the required skills for that job, you would now fine tune your resume to fit in for that. The same thing applies to certifications. You might have numerous certifications, but what you want to show on your resume are certifications that have to do with the specific job you're applying for. So it means that we from this we can deduce and understand that for each job we're applying for, our resume might actually be different. The same thing applies with softwares. Don't just list all softwares. You need to just list the relevant softwares needed for that role that you're trying to apply for. Also, the same thing applies with projects. With 3 to 4 projects, you are good to go. But you must ensure that whatever projects you are showing are projects that are relevant to the job you're trying to apply for or project. And always, it's very essential you continue learning. So I'm going to be showing you how to actually get certifications for free. So for you to get certifications for free, you just need to go to HubSpot Academy. If you go to the challenge document, let me okay. So if you go to the challenge document, this HubSpot academic free certification courses. So you if you click on the link there, you would have access to a numerous number of courses for free. And at the end of those courses, you're going to be certified. So you scroll down, you see different courses. So you can see this email marketing. So this is another email marketing. This is social media marketing certification course. So this is SEO certification course. So if you go to the next page, so and all of these courses, if you see them, you see that they're not much. They don't take much. You can see digital marketing, digital advertising. So you can see 5 hours course, 3 hours course. So let's close this. So this is about sales and it's just about 2 hours course. So you can see after them you get certified. So the same thing applies here too. You can see social media marketing again. This is SEO too. 3 hours. So what I'm just trying to say basically is you can actually get certified content marketing. So using all of these courses. So once you just need to, depending on what service you want to be offering and what you want to be rendering, so you will know what is best for you. So you pick some of those courses and you actually start your certification and you get yourself certified. So with that, you're going to have the courses you will be needing. Sorry, with that you'll be able to have the certifications you'll be needing to display whenever you want to present yourself for any job. So another thing is if you go to Canva, so you can see you would see quite a lot of designs for resume. So if you just search as usual for resume, you search for resume, you see a lot of designs. The same thing with if you search CV, so you would see a lot of designs. You can see. So here are 13,000 template designs. So you can just pick any of them. So anyone you pick would be fine. But because depending on what level you are at, well, considering the fact that a lot of the people we are talking to are actually people that will be in the beginners level. So what you want to look out for are those resumes that have like maybe 5 subsections, like 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the subsections you'll be looking out for are the ones that are I mentioned earlier. First, you should obviously have a way that they will contact you. So then you have certifications. I've shown you how you get certifications. Then you have softwares that you know how to use that are related to that job position. Then you have skills. You have recent projects too. So all of these are the things you just so you can say that it's just more like 5. So for someone that does not have experience with respect to because a lot of us will be beginners. So instead of experience, you just use recent projects and maybe testimonial. So if you look at this has about 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this something like this will work if we were to use it. So let me click on it and we'll just customize the template. So the same thing applies to any other one you want to pick. Those are the things you just look out for. You can see this one to is something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can use any of these ones. So that's just what you look out for. So and when you find something that is nice, you work with it. So based on that, you just edit a bit all through based on what information you have. Now that that is understood, we'll go back to our slides. So and once once you have your resume ready, then you can always apply for the job. So a very good thing to know is that when you want to apply for any job whatsoever, it is very essential you understand the job role and you ask yourself sincerely if it's something you can do. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to apply for a job and you would mess up. So it's very essential you apply for jobs you know you can do. And if it's a job that you think you have an idea, then there's nothing wrong in trying to learn up. Do you understand? You try to learn up like, okay, this kind of jobs they require this. So okay, what can I learn to, or what are the things I need to learn, and you actually learn up to be able to apply for that position. You don't just say, okay, they said you need this and you need this, and you just because of that you go back. No, rather what you should do is you should apply. You should apply, and those things that they say you need, go and start learning about them. YouTube is there. YouTube is the world's largest resource center for learning anything you want to learn. So continuous learning, continuous learning, continuous learning. Whether you're on the job or outside of the job, you would always need to learn. And that attitude to learn more and learn more is what is going to ensure you continue growing. So now that is understood, we're going to be talking about Upwork. So basically, it's just about getting jobs on Upwork. So you can get projects on Upwork, and you can actually get monthly retainer jobs on Upwork too. So and you can also make your Upwork projects. You can convert them into monthly retainer jobs too. So all of these are things you can achieve with Upwork. We've explained at length how you can make the best out of Upwork. So, but we're just mentioning it as the ways you can actually even get jobs. So you can apply for jobs on Upwork. If you check on Upwork, you would see a lot of projects, and you see some of them saying that what they're interested in is hiring people for a job, mostly remote. So, but for Upwork, most of the jobs you'll be seeing there are international jobs. That's jobs with international clients. So the next one is Google Maps. So you can also use Google Map, just as we explained in Sales Combo. You can also use it to get jobs, both for local and international clients. And all of those projects, you can also convert them to jobs, just as we have mentioned earlier on. And we explained the details of all of that. So the next one is LinkedIn. So LinkedIn too, you can actually get jobs and you can also get projects. And any project you get, just as we said, always have it in mind that you want to convert it into a monthly retainer. So for the projects and jobs on LinkedIn, what you just need to do is you just need to have your LinkedIn set up. So first, you must have a very professional profile, strong profile. We've explained at length in the past how to set up your profile to build authority. Then the next thing you need to do is you must post quality content. We've given you the content bank, and we've done a lot about social media management. So all of these we have given you are tools and skills that would enhance your ability to be able to create content that is engaging, content that is original, content that is nice. So you would need to create content, valuable content that makes you present yourself as an authority in whatever you say you do on LinkedIn. So you want to ensure that you have actually done that for a while, and you have a good number of content available before you try to start applying for jobs, because when you have a lot of content, it actually helps with actually converting better. So but there's nothing wrong in actually trying out even though you have very few content. Do you understand? So once they are convinced that you can actually get the job done, they would actually hire you. The next one is connection and engagement. So what we mean by connection and engagement is trying to connect and engage with fellow people on LinkedIn, and the people you are going to be looking out for are the people that are your prospective clients, to your prospective clients. So for example, if you are into social media management for maybe real estate companies, or you can actually start looking for real estate companies or owners of real estate companies, or if you're a social media manager for real estate agents, you can also start looking out for real estate agents and making them, connecting with them. So one way to do that is first your content will be driven towards those set of people. So if you have your content driven towards those set of people, it's going to naturally attract those kind of people. That's the first thing. The second thing is to understand is to look for them on Google. So and I'm going to be showing you how to do that. So Alt tab. So let's come back here and let's come to our resource document. So this is sorry. So this is what you're going to search with. So let me copy this search. Let me open a new tab and let's just paste it. So now this search term as first this what would we call it? These quotes? Yes. So this quotes, the search term as first the quotes, then the second thing that's site, and in front of the site the name of the site. So what basically the quote does is that when you give it quote, it means that search for this exact word on Facebook. So if I should input it now and search for it, what it's going to do is going to bring out all the real estate agents that exist on Facebook. But the thing with this method of search is that it is based on your location. So you would want to use a VPN if you want to look out for clients in maybe the US or UK. So what you want to do is you want to look out for, if you want, for example, a client in the United States or UK, you will need a VPN. ZenMate is a good VPN that you can use. So if you download ZenMate, it's free. We've used it in the past, so ZenMate. So ZenMeet, sorry about that. ZenMeet, so Chrome extension. So this is it. So the one that has this Chrome web store, if you click on it, so you can install it on your Chrome. If you click on Add to Chrome, you'll be able to install it on your Chrome. So I'll click on Add to Chrome now and add the extension. So it's going to take a while. So while it's adding up, so what I'm just trying to say basically is when you have this quotes here, it means that it's this exact word. And when you don't have this quote, it means that it is any of the words. So I'm going to be showing you the actual example of that now. So if we click on enter, okay, it's done downloading. You can see that it is real estate agent. You can see. You can see this thing, this bold one is where it found the real estate agents. You can see. You can see real estate agents. So, however, this real estate agent is Lagos, Ajaokiti. They are all Nigerians. You can see. Ikorodu, you can see. So it's going to bring real estate agents locally for you. So if you want it to show you international real estate agents, what you want to do is you want to use your VPN. So we're going to come here again and we're going to pin it and we're going to turn it on now. You see the difference now. So once I turn it on, you click on it to turn it on. Sometimes it's not so responsive, so just be patient. So by default, it will give you Germany. So you change it. So if it tells you that there are no servers for the moment, just go back and click on it again. So it's going to show you United States. So you just select United States. So and this is how you can use it. So if I come back here and I refresh it, you can see that it's showing US now. So that's my VPN on this browser. So if I refresh it, you'd see what would happen. You can see now it has changed the listing. You can see Georgia real estate. So this is Atlanta, Georgia in the United States. You can see real estate directory. You can see. You can see. So it's no more Nigeria. All of this, you see that they are all foreign. You can see American top real estate agent. So basically, what I'm just trying to say is with these, you can actually search for real estate on Facebook. The same thing applies with when you want to search for LinkedIn. So let me just turn off this. So it was just for the purpose of training. So if you click on this, it will turn it off. And that's all. You go back. You can see it's currently turned off. So if I do the same thing for LinkedIn, so if I search LinkedIn, sorry, it's all capital, linkedin.com. So if you search, you can see it's doing the same. We have real estate, but however, these ones are what are Nigerian. So the same thing applies when you use your VPN. It's going to be other countries that are going to be showing. So this is the first way you can actually connect with your prospective clients. Another way you can do it with is actually going on the platform yourself. So you go to LinkedIn, for example, by yourself. So and once you're signed into LinkedIn, you now search for real estate. You can let's say real estate. So for you, whoever you are targeting would differ. Real estate agent. Do you understand? So you search for it, and what you're interested in is people. So you come to people here, and you click on see all people. Do you understand? And you can now search. So you can come to all filters too, and you can choose the location based on different parameters that you want to search with. Do you understand? So, and you would search for it. So maybe you want it to be those in United States alone, and you just click on show results. So with that, you'd see a lot of people, and you can always just connect with them, connect with them, connect with them. Do you understand? Connect with anyone. So in the real estate, but you need to understand that before you start connecting with anybody, because these people are real people and people that are actually high quality people, you need to have provided value. Because when you try to connect with them, they are most likely to want to check you out. So if they check you out and they realize that you have provided so much valuable content, even from your posts, they would really like to connect with you. But if they check you out and they just see that there's nothing there and you're not valuable to them, they wouldn't want to actually accept your request and they won't want to connect with you. And that's why it's very essential that you have super valuable content available. You must spend time to actually have this content. You only need to do them very not all the time. So you just need to do them. You can plan, you can set a day out in the month and you ensure that okay, all of the content I need to provide for the whole of the month is ready. And you spend time on it and you give good result and you're posting them on your different social media platforms. So this is how you actually connect with them. And when you connect with them, when you start posting, so when they connect with you and you post, they would see your post, and if they like it, they would what? They will engage. And whenever they engage with your post, you actually like their you actually like whatever it is that they post, and you also reply. Make sure you reply to every engagement you get because it's an opportunity to actually connect with them. So this is it. So the last one is job search. So job search is similar to what we did earlier on. So in this case, maybe you want to search for a job that has to do with let's say, what do I call it, let me say, okay, let's say social media manager. So social media manager, for example. So if you search for it, search in jobs, so you can see that these are a lot of jobs here. However, what you want to do is you want to first change it from Nigeria to remote. So depending on what you're looking out for, anyways. So, but if what you're interested in is remote job, then you should change it to remote. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to change when it. You can see we have 22 results. So you want to change when it was posted to the last 24 hours, and you click on show results. So it's going to show you what the jobs that were posted in the last 24 hours, and you can click on each of them and actually check them out. The job description, everything and everything and everything. You go through it, you read it, and you have a good understanding of what the job roles involve. And when you know, once you know you can do it, you apply for the job here. So when you apply for the job here, another thing you're going to do is you're also going to use the methods we've taught you on Upwork to actually get information of people. You will use it to actually get their email of key players. Maybe it's the CEO or maybe it's the HR manager. Depending on, you would know based on the structure of the company, you check, you do your research, and you try to reach out to them via email, and you use your copywriting skills to actually close them also. So these are ways you can actually use to apply. Another thing you need to do is, if this is something you're actively doing, you want to set alert. So it means that when you set alert, you will receive notification whenever there is any new job that has to be social media manager and is remote within 24 hours. So that way you would always be abreast and you always be the first to know when there is a new job. So as you can see, this job has 18 applicants. But all of these 18 applicants, for you, you don't have an issue beating them. Once you use all of those copywriting skills we've taught you and you set up a resume like a professional, you'll be sure to get the job, inshallah. So now that we've understood all of this, so we'll go to the next platform. So, and the next one is Facebook. So just as I've said before, the same applies. So if, for example, you found someone on LinkedIn, search for all possible. That's, for example, you found the job position on LinkedIn, or you found someone that you can work with on LinkedIn. Search for all possible means of actually reaching out to them. And what you want to do is you want to reach out to them. Another thing you can do is you can actually research on them. Maybe, like for example, a business, you can check them out on Google My Business. What's their Google My Business ranking? Are they properly optimized? If they're not properly optimized, you can actually pitch them from that angle. That, hey, I observed this, and I can do this for you. So basically, the idea is just reaching out to people. When you're able to reach out to them, you can actually profile solution, because what you are offering them is something very, very valuable. I've shown you how you can deliver all of these deliverables to all of these prospective clients. Now, the next one is Facebook. So for Facebook, just as we've explained before, you'll be getting jobs, you'll be looking out for jobs, and you'll also be looking out for projects. So, and those projects are projects that can actually end up becoming jobs depending on how well you perform and your ability to convert projects into jobs. So for the Facebook side of things, what you want to look out for are top quality groups. So we've seen quite a number of people saying that they join some groups. A lot of the groups many people are joining are actually low quality groups, spammy groups, groups that will not bring or attract high quality people to you. So I'm going to be showing you how to know top quality groups and how you can actually leverage on them. But you need to understand something, because the groups are top quality. It means that the people that you're going to be meeting with are going to be people of high quality. I'm talking about people that will be millionaires in dollars. So I'm going to be showing you how you can reach out to them. But you need to understand that you must not do messy things with this opportunity. If you do messy things, they will kick you out straight away. So because these are business people, and they can also sense nonsense from afar. And whenever they sense that this person is a no value person, this person is just after little things, then they will just push you out. So you need to present yourself as a person of value, and that's why we always ensure that every time you always have valuable content available on your post, on your bio. Everything is professionally set up so that when these high quality people see you, they will be attracted to you, and you will be able to close deals. Because for someone that is a millionaire, paying you $1,000, paying you $500 for little tax would not be an issue. But they must be convinced that you can actually do an high quality job for them. So how do we get into top quality groups? So I'm going to be showing you how to do that now. So the very first thing is, the idea behind getting top quality groups is understanding where the people you want to work with gather. That's the idea. So wherever they gather is where you want to be. For example, if those you are targeting are real estate agents, you should be thinking of things that have to do with real estate agents. Like, for example, what softwares do real estate agents use? Do real estate agents in the area you are targeting have an association or organization? If they does that organization exist on Facebook as a group? So those are the kind of things you would want to think of. So for example, now the groups were, for example, now Gwai Level, for example, for those that are into funnel design, Gwai Level has a group where entrepreneurs that purchase the Gwai Level package can actually join. So this is a good way you can actually get to them. Let me just search, for example, sales or funnel softwares. Let me just search for funnel. softwares. Maybe, or 10 best funnel softwares. So you can see even I don't think you can see Guy Level is not even here, but Guy Level is one of the top two. So you can see ClickFunnels. You can see so ClickFunnels is one of the pioneers when it comes to funnels. You can see Catcher, you can see Get Response. All of these groups they all have groups on Facebook, and the people on these groups are millionaires, people that use these softwares and use them for their businesses. So usually we advise that you shouldn't be in more than 2 to 3 groups. That's the honest truth. Because if you're in too many groups, you won't be able to actually maximize what you should maximize from all of these groups. So what you want to do is you want to just look for 1 or 2 of them and try to join those groups. So now, how do you join these groups? What you want to do is for all of these groups, a lot of them offer free trial. So what you want to do is you want to subscribe for their free trial and then join the groups. So I'll be showing you how to recognize the groups. The very first thing about many of all these high quality groups is that they are private groups. They are not public groups. So that's the very first thing that will make you know what you're looking out for. So let's go to Facebook, for example. So let's start with the first one, ClickFunnels. So if you come to, if you search for ClickFunnels, if you come to groups, if you come to groups, you can see ClickFunnels official private group. So this is the original ClickFunnels group. Do you understand? So this is the original. All of these ones, public, ClickFunnels 2.2, IRA and jobs. These are all spammy groups, fake groups that if you join them, there won't be any benefits. They are only there to scam you and spam you. Do you understand? So what you want to do is you want to look for the what? The private groups. Do you understand? The private groups are the higher quality groups. So but for this one, the this ClickFunnels official, 300,000 members is the real ClickFunnels group. If you want to join the group, they will actually ask you a number of questions for you to be able to join. You can see. You can't just join anyhow. So they will ask you a number of questions. From the questions they will ask you is the product you purchase, and they will ask you for the email. You can see the email address you used to purchase. You can see. So for the email address you used to purchase, how are you going to get it? I'm going to be showing you how to purchase the any of the softwares that have free trial. Let's say, for example, you want to purchase ClickFunnels. So you just need to search for ClickFunnels, for example. Search for it. So when you search for it, so you see their website. So when you go to their website, clickfunnels.com, what you want to do is you want to go to their pricing page for any of all these softwares. So you go to their pricing page. So when you go to their pricing page, you'll be able to know what you can see start free trial. So you can easily click start free trial for any of them, whether it's monthly or annual plan. So you can start their free trial. So when you click on start free trial, it's going to ask you for your details. Let me just put test 1. Make sure you use your actual details here. Don't use test 1 because they're going to verify. So I'm just doing it for the sake of this tutorial. I'm just going to test 1 at test.com. In your case, make sure you use an original email, and I'll advise that for the groups you want to join, just use one specific email for all of them, so you know that that's what you use that email for. So you just click on continue. So what is going to do is that is going to bring you to a checkout page. They wouldn't charge you anything for it at the moment. However, they would want to charge you at the end of the month, but you'll be able to use it free for that 1 month period. So what you want to do is that you want to use your gray card. You just top up maybe $5 on your gray card. So when you top up $5 on your gray card, they might remove maybe $1 from your gray card just to test that the card is working. But when they remove that $1, they will actually return it back to you. So, but just top your gray card with $5 and you can use your gray card. Your gray card is one of those cards that actually works anywhere. So for the country, for the phone number in the country, you're going to choose the address on gray card. The address on gray card is not Nigeria. It's in actually United States. I think it's the one on my card is I can't really remember, but it's not Nigeria, so it's actually in the United States. So the one on the gray card is actually United States address. So that United States address is what you're going to also use here, and your card number. So once you click on start free trial, they're going to test if your card works. They will charge you $1, but they will pay you back your $1, inshallah. So once you have all of that set up, you'll be able to access the platform so you can try out the platform for 1 month. That's the first advantage. The second advantage is that you can actually now apply here. So it's with that email that you used to create that you're going to answer here, and you tick all of this and you would submit. Once you do that, they're going to accept. It might take actually maybe a few hours or sometimes 1 or 2 days for them to approve it, but once they approve it, you'll find yourself in the official ClickFunnels group. So this is the way you would do for not just ClickFunnels, for any other group. That, for example, this is the one that has to do with funnels, anyways. So the same thing applies with Go Eye Level. If you search for Go Eye Level, and this is the second way you can search. You can just search for Go Eye Level official Facebook group. So instead of searching on Facebook, another way you can search for it is to search even from Google. So it will take you to the same place. You can see this is the Go Eye Level account. You can see it's a private group. It is one of the ways that will make you know that, okay, this is actually the original one. So all of these people you are seeing are high quality people, millionaires in dollars. Do you understand? Every day there's over 216 posts. Just today alone, they've posted 216. So you can see. So this is the official Go Eye Level group. So you can join the group. So you would actually see a lot of high quality people on these groups. Please, for the sake of Allah, it is very essential that you coordinate yourself like professionals and matured people. Do you understand, when you want to join all of these groups? And just as I've said, you only need to join one or two of them. The same thing applies with maybe the softwares that maybe a niche uses. Maybe you are interested in realtors, for example. You can see 10 top softwares realtors use. You can just search for it. So to show you different softwares, like for example, Follow Up Boss, you can now search for Follow Up Boss Facebook group official, or Facebook official group. So you can see this is their official group, over 11,000. This is another one, 21,000. So you check out which one is their actual one. So I think this is their page. So this is their group. You can see this is their group. You can see the private group. So that's what I'm just trying to say. Basically, this is a way of getting what high quality groups are, and this is how you can actually access them. You check them out. You check out their trial if they have free trial, and you use your card to test out their free trial. As I've said, you don't need to be in many groups. These groups are, imagine you have access to 22,000 people that are real people, original people. You don't need to actually be in many groups. If you deal with one, two, three people every month that are paying $1,500, you're actually good to go. So what you want to do is you want to put all your energy in a few groups of high quality than just wasting your time on many groups that are not of high quality. So now that we understand all of this, we're going to go back to our slides. So I've said that you should create super valuable content. Then the next thing you want to do is, on those groups, you want to post super valuable things that are irresistibly valuable. Do you understand? And when I'm saying valuable, I'm not saying things that look wow to you that are not actually valuable, that everybody knows, but you are the one that doesn't just know it. I'm talking about things that are actually very valuable to those who you are working with. And it takes time for you to understand that. You need to understand the kind of problems those people you're trying to work with have. And from that, you need to look for a way of solving that problem for them and understanding how you can solve that problem. And when you give content around that, they will find you valuable. They will react with your content, and when they react to maybe whatever you post, you too should react back. So you should like whatever they say. You should comment back on whatever it is they say. And in fact, whenever anybody comments, whether the person comments positively or negatively, you should use it as an opportunity to send a friend request. You send a friend request to them. When you send a friend request to them, you actually they're likely to want to accept your friend request because you just engage with one another. So it is a way to, so and that way you'll be able to have high quality people around you. So your friends will be high quality people. If you have a Facebook account, that those that are on your Facebook account are people that are low quality people. Don't just look for another Facebook account for the purpose of this. So you want people that will be your friends on Facebook to be your prospective clients, people that can afford to pay you good money. So this is the way to see it. So there's something we call trigger content, and trigger content is more like something you post that shows what you do silently, and you are posting it out like you are triggering emotion. And this is a tool we use maybe once every 3 months in any of those high quality groups. So for example, you can show something that you have worked. You need to be very patient on any group, and you would see a lot of people doing things like this. You need to just understand the pattern, and you look for the ones that gained a lot of comment and attraction, and based on that you gain insight on what you can do for each of those groups. So it differs for each group, but the idea is just basically for you to write something that will trigger emotion while also narrating what you do. It could be more like you are in a problem and you're trying to solve a problem and you need help for them to help you solve that problem, but that problem is related to your profession, obviously. So because it involves your profession and you're already telling them about what you do as a profession, because you're trying to narrate your problem to them, they understand that you do that thing. However, you must show in that text or in that context that you are actually professional in that thing, while also narrating your problem Do you understand? It could be more like you are trying to scale to maybe 100K. Do you understand? And it's been a hard journey for you. You've done this, you've done this. Do you understand? Something that it has to be genuine and it has to be very thoughtful. So that because these people are very smart people, these people are business people, so they can actually smell it from afar if you are doing nonsense. And don't use ChatGPT for this. Be as original as possible when you want to create content on these groups. Be as in fact, some people actually intentionally write things with typographical error on these groups to show that this thing is not generated by a bot. So you have to be as original as possible. You have to be as human as possible. Once they see that this is ChatGPT generated content, they can smell it from afar and they will kick you out of those groups. So you don't want to do that. So the very next thing you need to do is after you start doing this, you provide valuable content. People will start seeing it and they will appreciate it. They will comment. When they comment, you would send friend requests. You become their friends. So what happens is when you start having one friend, two friends, three valuable friends, four valuable friends, then there's something you're going to do. And let me show you what that is. So let's go back to our Facebook now. So what you want to do is you come here to your Facebook. Let me go to my home. So you come to Facebook once again and you now come and you search. You just put A, search for A. Do you understand? And you enter search. Now, what you want to do is you want to come to people. Under people, you now come to friends. You now come to friends of friends. So what you want to do is you want to look for your friends of friends that are of high quality to you. Do you understand? In this case, this is just my casual Facebook account. So if it's your professional Facebook account and those you have just one high quality friend from maybe the United States. What you would have here are going to be people from the United States too. Do you understand what I'm saying? So those people are the people you are not going to add as friends. Now, if you already have good quality content on your page, your bio is properly set up, you have a lot of posts that are valuable, there's high likelihood that when you actually send a friend request to them, they are also going to accept it. They're also going to be interested in networking with you because they will see you as a very valuable person. Another thing you must never neglect when you want to start doing all of this is that you must always check your messenger. M.me. So m.me. So if you go to m.me, it's going to open your messenger. Now, you must always check your messenger. Continue with me. So you must always check your messenger for those people that message you always, and you must respond to them promptly because high quality people will be messaging you if you do this right. So you have a lot of people that will start getting attracted to you, and you should respond to them if you do this right. Then you must also this another thing is you must always come to your request. So you must always come to your request side of things and check it out. Do you understand? You must check your request and choose whether to accept your request or not. Do you understand? So the same thing applies. You must respond to all your messages, and this request is very, very essential. So from those you may know and also from spam, because they have not interacted with you, you would have a lot of people interacting with you. So those people that are interacting with you, you must also click on them and check. Okay, these people are actually real people, and you will now then chat with them. Do you understand? So this is very, very essential that you understand. So let's go back to our slides. So basically, what I'm just trying to say is you must connect with them. You must be active. I know of people that they've made over $1 million using all of this, just this strategy I'm explaining to you. All the money they've made online is via Facebook, and their whole strategy is just around Facebook. So what I'm just trying to say is that what we're explaining to you is very key, is very golden, is very powerful. If you use it rightly, you would make a lot of money. So the next one app is also Instagram. So similar to Facebook, we also have Instagram. And for Instagram, just as we've said, we'll be seeking for projects and we'll also be seeking to convert those projects to jobs. And you can also search for jobs on Instagram. So yes, you can also get a lot of jobs on Instagram. So the principle is still the same all through. You must have a very strong profile set up. You must also have valuable content. Now, you must have valuable content posted on your Instagram page showing that you are someone of high value, and your content must be original. It must show that you are human. It must not just look like you're a company or like you're a robot, or it should show things that show that you're human. Like for example, you're working on Go level, for example, you can actually just even take a screenshot of what you're doing on Go level, or it could be like, wow, after 5 hours of work, here's what I was able to come up with. Whatever it is you're able to come up with must be of professional standard. It could be maybe if only for example, like okay, if only maybe if your target audience are real estate owners, if only real estate owners know the power of Google My Business in their business. Look at this. Do you understand? And you could just maybe take a screenshot of Google My Business for your company and the kind of reviews they have, and I can imagine how many sales this person will be getting through Google My Business alone. Do you understand? So it could just be something around that. So it has to be original. It has to be you. It has to show that you are human. So that's basically what we're saying, rather than just a company profile. Do you understand? So for Instagram, this is very, very essential for you to get jobs. And definitely on Instagram, you can search for jobs and use direct pitching to pitch out to people that are on Instagram. Maybe you see business, you check out their business, maybe they're in your niche, and when you check out their business, you see that they don't have a good Google My Business standing. So you can actually just pitch out to them based on all what we have explained to you in the past. So now for this job search, we're going to be going to LinkedIn now. So let me close all of this. So since we're no more working on them. So what you want to do is you want to come here and you want to search. Let's go to Instagram. So for Instagram, what you want to do is you want to search. You can search for jobs. So for example, on Instagram, you can just click on search here. So the search on Instagram for PC is not the best. So I always advise for your Instagram, use your phone. Instagram is not optimized for PCs. But I'm just going to be showing you what you would do. So you can just search for social. If what you're looking for is a job, so you can search for hiring. So if you search for hiring, you would see quite a lot of them, and you can also search for hiring social media. So they use hiring a lot. Social media manager. I don't know if it will show here. Let me see. So it's not going to show. But if you're doing it on your phone, you're going to actually see results showing. So if you search for hiring social media or manager, or you search for social media manager, any one of them, if you search for it, you're going to actually see results. So then another thing is that you want to search for those that are your prospective clients. So those that you want to work with. Maybe your prospective clients, for example, are realtors. So you want to have them in your community so that whenever you post, you follow them and they'll be able to follow back, and as a result, they'll be able to gain value from the valuable things you have to provide. So let's say you search for realtor. Do you understand? And maybe you see this person, maybe you're interested in this person that has 20,000 followers or something. So what you want to do is you want to just click on the person's profile. Now, when you have any person that you are interested in, you follow them and they are likely to follow you back. Once they see that you are a person of value, they would most likely follow you back. So another thing you can do is use this to find similar accounts. So when you click on it to find similar accounts, you see actually many more people that are like this person that you can also click on and follow them, and then they would follow you back. So that way you'll be building a niche of friends or followers that are your prospective clients. So whenever you are posting, it is your prospective clients that are seeing it. Whenever they are engaging, your prospective clients are engaging with you, and as a result, whenever they engage, you should engage back. You should engage back. You should comment back. Even if you don't have anything to say, you can just say "oh," or another thing, "oh, aha," or "wow," or "nice." Another thing you can do is you can actually ask ChatGPT that, okay, you have this comment, and it should give you suggestions, but don't write what ChatGPT gives you. Use your sense to actually write it in your own words. Human beings, especially many of these people online, they know when it content is ChatGPT generated. So what you want to do is just get the idea. It's just going to give you insight on what you should see, and you should ask yourself, if I wanted to say something like this, how would I have said it? In simple words, in a normal, casual term. Do you understand? So don't just copy paste with ChatGPT. No, please don't do it. Anybody would know that you are actually using ChatGPT. Please, for the sake of Allah. So this is how you can do it. So how you can connect with people on Instagram. I also look for jobs. So for the jobs, I said that you need to use your phone to do it. So it's because I'm not using my phone here. That's why we will not be able to find that. So it's the principle is the same. The idea is the same. So it's just different channels of meeting people. So the people you're meeting are human beings like you, and there are people that are seeking to grow their business and to improve their performance. So what you want to do is you want to ensure that what you also provide value. Anyone that sees value would appreciate it. So the next one is also Twitter. So similar to what we have mentioned before, this also applies. Now I should mention that all what I've said before applies to all platforms. With respect to the Facebook thing that we said, this thing. So if you search for Instagram, for example, if you come here and you paste it and you say Instagram.com, it applies. The principle is still the same. You will see Instagram accounts. You can see a lot of Instagram accounts you'll be able to connect with. You understand that the same thing applies with if it was X.com in case of Twitter. So X.com, if you search for it, you will see a lot of them. So, and what you just need is to change your VPN. Use VPN if you want to use another location. So there are numerous VPN. I just use ZenMate. So you can choose any other VPN and you work with them that work with you. So let's go back. So just as we said, the principle is still the same. Ensure that you have a strong profile. Make sure your profile is properly set up. Ensure that you give valuable content. So whatever content you are giving, you can give the same valuable content across multiple platforms. It's not compulsory you have different contents across all platforms. So it can be the same content, however, it will be across all the multiple platforms. So such that by the time you need to actually use any of those platforms to reach out, you'll be able to reach out and you'll be able to give quality. The same thing applies with connecting. So the connection is just similar on Twitter. So you would look for people that are likely to be people in your niche of influence, and you gain insights from them. And another thing that you need to do is that you, for whatever it is you are doing, you can also get mentors. You can also get people that are actually doing better than you are, and also connect with them. So this is also very essential. So just as you are looking for clients, you should also look for people that are better than you. Follow them, see what they are doing, get insights from what they are doing. This is very, very powerful. And if it's possible for you to gain mentorship and have someone that already does what you want to do as a mentor that would actually guide you on the journey, it is very, very powerful. So the mistakes and pitfalls and pitfalls that you would have fallen into, you won't fall into them. So especially when you're building a career. So the same thing applies with searching for jobs and pitching directly. The principle applies for all of these platforms. I've explained all of them, and let's finalize with Twitter. So let's say we're on Twitter, for example. So it's still the same. The principle applies. It's all the same, all through all of those platforms. So you can, sorry about that. So you can come here. You can search. So you can search for hiring. So if you search for hiring, you will see a lot of hiring. So and if you search for hiring, social media manager, for example, you understand? You would see a lot of we are hiring. So you'll be able to connect with them, and you would see. You need to check the time, obviously. The same thing applies with all the platforms. You should check the time they posted. You can see September 15th. This is recent. So you should check the time they posted so that you know whether it's still relevant or not. So what I'm just trying to say basically is the principle is the same. Whether it's connecting with people or getting jobs, it is all the same for all the platforms. You just need to search. You just need to go out there, present yourself properly, position yourself, have your resume ready, get to them, look for even for the Facebook and for the Twitter and for the try to do your research properly and get their other channels, other ways you can reach out to them and reach out to them through multiple channels. You will get those jobs, inshallah. So as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes it better understood than said, and He forgives us our shortcomings and He blesses our affairs. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.